Right, now we've drilled a hole there which is 7.5 mil. Probably could get away with a 7 mil hole. And we've got one of these things, actually called D nuts, but it just sits in the hole. You have a drill with a Allen key in there, because I just put that into, it's up there, it has the fitting for an Allen key to screw them in. You put your drill in and right, I have to change that a bit more. Got some torque there, my gosh it has. Now it won't let go. And there you are, still in shot, are we? Right, that's in. And then all we've got to do is, when we come to mount it on the layout, we poke the bolt through there, and it does up tight. No need to reach in the back of your here, trying to hold that, as we do. I'll try and show you over here. You know, put in a bolt in, and then you've got to try and hold the nut there. It's okay doing it there, but you try and do it somewhere else in an awkward spot. It's can be quite exciting or frustrating, whichever way you look at it. So I'll put one in here. That's it, that's in. Right. They don't really want to let go, but that's it. Look at that. Beautiful job. So that's all ready now to be mounted up onto the layout. All ready to go in. We have a bolt with a fender washer on it. And I have to sort of get under a wee bit and line that up in there. And hopefully it will join in there. Just doesn't want to, does it? It just does not want to. Come on Gertrude, get in there. That's it. And of course I've gone and done a silly thing. That'll hold that there. That'll sit there for a minute. I'll put this other one in, and it should line up reasonably well. Right, that's there. Drill bit. Get rid of the Allen key. $10 mil socket. Alright, do that wee bit. Alright, that's tight. That's tight. And there's my panel already in and mounted. Although you can't really see the panel in the shot, but look at that. Done. I just got to put some hooks in here to hold it up. This is the time consuming bit, screwing these things in. I've got to find a better way to do it. And my battery has gone flat. Like that. Once again, hook it up. There. Panels in. Done. Now the other thing Donald did yesterday was he wired up the bus stops. Alright. Look at that. Love those buses. Don't know where the other red one is. Oh, there. Round the hole, good. Left that a bit late. And he stopped. And he stopped. On the other layout, when this bus, the green bus, used to take off, there was a policeman standing on the corner just down here. And for some unknown reason, he had more magnetism to the bus than the wire on the road did, and that poor old policeman got run over many a times. However, I'll explain the bus stops now. Now the relay I was going to use was this one here, and what you do is you drill I think it's about a 10mm or something like that hole in your road surface. Now I did that in front of the red bus. It worked perfectly, the system worked perfectly on the test bench, but failed to work on the roadway. So once you've drilled the hole, this here is inserted underneath it like that, and that centerpiece is screwed up until it pokes through the road surface. That magnet is then sat on top there, and you screw that down until this bit here, the top bit, comes level with your road surface. Now it works perfectly. I can't really show you because I've got too much rubbish on my HO layout, but it works perfectly for HO. Just didn't seem to like on the N-gauge layout. However, I have a collection of, where are they? There. These ones here. Focus. Too close to the camera. That is a carbon magnet. You see it's stuck to my tweezers. So what I have done, because I want the buses, when I turn the power off, the buses will stay there. But if I use just an ordinary relay under the Fallowfield relay, which is one of these ones, if I use one of those, when I turn the power off, that goes off and the buses all take off. So I drill a small hole similar to that one there, but just big enough, file it with a wee square file. You can't see that, can you? There's the hole, and it's just, I make it a wee bit bigger, and then I file it so it's at square, and I sit the magnet in there. Now if I send the bus out, there's the magnet just there, hidden reasonably well, and then underneath the layout in the dark I have put the other Fallowfield relays. Yeah. So when I energise this relay, it neutralises that wee magnet down there and allows the bus to move off. So when I, as I say, when I kill the power to the layout, finish playing for the day, turn everything off, the buses won't move. So here's my remote, turn the power off, they stay there. You can push the buttons, nothing happens. Nothing happens because there's no power. Hit the remote again, power comes on, hit the button, and the bus takes off. Cracker system. Quite like this, quite like that system. Okay, now the footbridge has been built and ready to be installed down there. Because I've got to go through 2 thicknesses of material there, I've used a prodder, a rigid wire, which goes in there. When I practiced it worked, but now it doesn't want to. There we go, and that will pull down, hand underneath, and that will pull all the wiring through. If all goes well, wrong wire, pull the other one, that's it, and we sit that there. Now it's just got to be aligned so up. I have to put these little bits here on the smoke deflectors. They go in underneath in there. I'm not going to glue it down at the moment, I'm just going to leave it sit there because I will need to get in and ballast and possibly do other little bits around there. But that's the footbridge in. Looking quite good actually. Yeah. Okay, so the footbridge is in there. Well, temporary. making up the walling to go along there, which is all in the clamps here. I've got a bus garage, a Metcalfe one coming, should be here to do, could be tomorrow, today or tomorrow. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold, so you'll have to forgive the sniffly voice. But that module's looking very good. I don't think I want to put anything else up the back. One of the kits that are coming tomorrow is going to be a couple of the Metcalfe pill boxes. They're going to go in there somewhere, guarding the city from WW2. And look at that, I've missed a bit there. I've got to get in and do that sometime. But basically there's not much more I can really do to that module. Oops, slowly does it, Ronald. Until I get down to the front here. Spread a bit of ballast along there. I've got to put a wall along next to the footpath. I've got to put lights in these buildings. They're just sort of sitting there at the moment. Lights in all those buildings and glue them down. These ones here have been done. These have been done. Not connected up, but they're in there. And yeah, so then when I've got that module well, reasonably complete, I will start on moving along to get this one done. The farm buildings. I've got boxes of trees. I want fairly big trees up around there behind the manor house. I want some you know, trees here. The old what do you call them, oaks and things like that. Well, mine won't be, but there'll be a Chinese one. There'll be a big tree, actually G-scale ones. But however, I'll get in, as you can see here, I'll get in and get it done. That's what I'm trying to say. Finish the sentence, Donald. I've got a line drawn across here and into there. I thought I might bung a canal in there and see if I can get a little a belt of some sort of mechanism underneath with a magnet on it, and it can drag the little canal boats. And I'll just go in under the hill, do a U-turn, come back out, and then do a U-turn here under there'll be a bridge naturally. Where are we? Down here. There'll be a bridge down here. Somewhere I've got a piece of wood, that bit of wood right there. He struggles to bring it out from all the junk and rubbish. But that bit of wood there is the one that was cut off there. So I thought I might be able to put it there like that, have it hinged, so when it's not required it can fold up. But that could be like a little wharf area, or you know, not a wharf, but you know, just a bit of wetland sort of thing. Yeah, and bung a canal in there. I'd love to do that, get a bit of animation on this side, but it's working out how to do it. That's the thing. So I'm on the DB at the moment, the drawing board on that one. Right, well, I had to widen this bridge along here. The carriages were hitting here, and the tracks were just a fraction too close, and they clipped if they passed in this point. They clipped each other, so I had to rework the bridge. I took the top off, and we'll cut shortly and put some shots of that in.
So what I actually did to widen the viaduct there, as you'll see in the photos, I've cut that top off flush with the baseboard along the top there, and then I've put a strip of brick along the side there, but just glued that onto the outside, so it's given me about another 6mm clearance, 3mm either side. So and it's worked. They don't have any problems there. They, as I say, the carriages were catching on this bit here, and they were derailing. That one there's alright because they're short wheelbase cars. And I've also put this platform in, bit of edging round here, brick wall, got to cap it off yet, put the good shed in place. The track has been realigned about 15 times, but with these here little screws, right there, those wee screws, I tell you, it's so easy to rearrange your track. So yeah, this area here where all this junk is at the moment, it will be the goods yard. There will be a road will come to about that point there, travel along where the pliers are, and then cross over, as you can see there. And the road coming off at this point will then connect to this point away down here, where that paper is, just there, and it will come across, travel across that level crossing and disappear.